You know just what you do. You do to me.
Hello, Kitty here.
Play my emotions.
Hope everyone
like
is doing well.
puppet string.
I want to show you today a project that I worked on before. It's still unfinished, and there are a few things that I could do to perfect it. Thank you for watching. Here is the wooden box. It was originally plain wood that I painted black, and it is a Halloween display box. I painted the pages just a little bit white just to kind of, I thought make it look a little cool, but it kind of doesn't. This side looks okay. It's very plain, just black on the front, the top, and the side, and of course the back. And I can always add something on the side of the book, binding edge, and then, or, you know, something on the front, something spooky, maybe a picture plus some words. But you open it up, I have all of my goodies in here. So I have this shelf here, and you can see I have little, you know, side pieces that help keep the shelf kind of standing. And then I used 2 popsicle sticks. I got a pack at the Dollar Tree. And so I have the shelf. Plans for this, I would like to add another shelf, maybe up here, maybe have something up here, something over here, so when I close it, it's got both, but I think I'm gonna keep most of my things on this side here. That way, you know, maybe I can position things so that I can close the box. The only problem with that is I swear I used to be able to put this table in and be able to close the box with that down here. So I always thought I could, you know, keep it attached over here and then be able to close it. And I thought that would be really neat. But anywho, oh, you can see I also painted the inside a little bit grayish, whitish, make it a little more eerie, spooky, what have ye. All right, so this right here is this little resin table that my mom gave me. Everything's on here. It's got the books, the quill pen, and the skull, a jar of eyeballs, potion, a couple more potion bottles, and a neat little crystal ball. And it's just so nice because it's all right there. And this, I've got my owl. His little book here says magic. And he's so cute. Of course, all the minis are cute. And this is adorable. Tombstone is pretty heavy duty itself. And I made this candle. I have the wick here. It's just one little strand of a piece of floss string. And I made the candle with yellow, orange, and white clay. I made one for my mom as well. And it's pretty big, but I love it. I love the candy corn design in general. And so, you know, especially if I turn it this way, it's a little better. It was like it was one of the first clay pieces that I made. So, and maybe I'll be able to show you some other things that I've made as far as clay goes. And here's another crystal ball. This is for my mom. It's so ornate. It's so neat. And on the back, it's got this little tiny skull, painted gold. And this skeleton hands, nifty piece. We need a spare gazing ball. And you can get these, go to the jewelry making section of, you know, AC Moore, Hobby Lobby. There's always Michael's. My mom got me these 3 cakes, and there's a green one here with a cute little pumpkin on top and the spiderweb design. Orange here with a broom and a witch's hat. And got this ghost with the 4 pumpkins, the black cake. They're so adorable. And I have, again, go to the jewelry section, you'll get a bunch of keys. They're so cool. They remind me of jail cell keys. I just took a piece of floss and tied them together. And I thought that an idea I have for this box is that I would put the keys up on a peg and maybe somehow cut out a door or like a jail cell door and put it here. Something. I think that would be really cool. I think I could probably do it with some kind of wires or paper clips or something to make the bars. Whoa, I'm having problems. There, we'll magically put everything back. And so there's the keys, which again, I would love to put up on a peg. And here's a potions bottle. You can add glitter to these. This came like this. My mom gave me this one. She is so sweet. And you can always add a label and handwrite, very tiny. Maybe burn the edges of the paper. If you're a kid, always have adult supervision and permission. And I have this book. It does not open, but it's metal, and it's got the evil eye, I call it, in the spider web design. It's really a cool book. Speaking of books, I have 3 more. And this one says astrology. And they have the paper. And I have another one called fortune telling with a crystal ball. Ooh, 3 crystal balls. The paper. And a third one just like that. Witchcrafts. And it's really such cute books. And finally, I have this scepter, the orb on top. I think that is so cool. And guess who it's from? My mama. It's metal bottom, a spiral design. I like that. So another idea I had, put at least one more shelf up here, maybe one way up high, up over here would be really neat. And finally, I could hang up a picture, maybe some up here, add some whatever kind of papers, types of items that, someone, maybe a witch would have. It would be really cute too to hang a hat up, a witch's hat, of course. We can also make more potions bottles and name them, add more up here to the scene. Spider webs would be a great addition. The neat thing about this little box is if I do it properly, I can actually close this, and then I'm able to close this completely and be able to store it away for the next season. That's my project so far. Have you ever seen the movie Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, the 1990s version with Kevin Costner, and Christian Slater's in that one? Then there's this little creepy witch who lives in the basement somehow of the castle, does the prince's bidding and does spells and crazy stuff, and she's so creepy. I will have to watch that for some inspiration to make this little project a little creepier. Stay tuned. Maybe in the fall, it's spring now, maybe I'll get to do a little more to this, and we'll see how far I've come. I've got to pick up on this project. You hear me saying that a lot, but these things are ongoing, and it shakes it up a little bit and gives you time to watch other people's videos and get some inspiration. On that note, if you please comment, it helps others. It will help me. Any suggestions you have, I would love it. It would be great to get a little bit of conversation going, and I really appreciate your comments and your tips. So any ideas you have, what kind of papers would a witch have? Maybe some spells? What Would they have a maps? Maybe. If you've ever watched, yes, I watch a lot of witch and vampire TV stuff. But if you've ever watched Vampire Diaries, Bonnie Bennett, the Bennett witch, she does these locator spells and she'll use paper maps to help her. In Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, the witch, I'm remembering now, she's got this big metal plate and she's got these eggs that she plops down on the plate, and then she cuts herself to put some blood there, and she takes her long fingernail and she on the plate, and she's just so nasty. It's so great. Maybe some of you will watch it and tell me how you do like the movie, or if you've seen it, how do you like it? Thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate you. Have a good one.